start with our office and what is your role?
I started in November 2017 and my role is a client services officer, so I sort of do all the behind the scenes work.
Before working here, what was the most unusual or interesting job you've ever had?
I think probably the most interesting sort of job is I worked for a bit teaching high school dance, so that was good fun, like getting the kids up and having a go at jazz, so yeah.
Are you messy or organised?
I'm either one extreme or the other. I'm not somewhere in the between. I could have my little spots that I keep extremely organised, that if something's out of place you can tell, and then everywhere else I'm completely messy.
Best vacation spot you've been to?
I think my trip to Thailand was probably one of my most favourite places. Just nice to have a bit of sun and to relax a bit. I don't get much sun.
Do you have a favourite newspaper, blog or movie?
Movie wise, I probably definitely have my favourites. I'm very much a Disney girl, but the favourite movie is probably Maleficent.
Name 3 people, dead or alive, that you would invite to dinner.
Now that's a hard one. I really just enjoy spending the time with the people I'm closest with, so I guess I'm very lucky that I still get to spend most of my dinners this way anyway, but definitely my parents and my sister.
If you could drink one beer or wine for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Definitely a late harvest or dessert wine. I'm very much a person that likes sweet.
Your least favourite food?
Ooh, that's a very long list. It's probably easier to say what I do like, but if I had to pick an absolute worst, I would probably say anything really, really spicy, like chili.
What do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to do a bit of dancing, or keep active is probably how I spend most of my spare time.
What is the last joke you recall?
I don't really remember any jokes at the moment, but I mostly get my jokes from QI, so mostly anything sort of with a bit of intellectual is a good joke to me.
What one food do you wish had 0 calories?
That's a very tricky one. Probably chocolate mug cake.
What would people never guess you do in your role?
So I guess one part of my role that is sort of not within the normals is I sort of help the advisors once a year come up with the new portfolios. So help decide what best investments are and what we think is going to work for the next year.
What would you most like to tell yourself at age 13?
That mum is right. I realise that now, and you probably can't tell it at the time, but sometimes you've got to realise with age comes experience and to take the advice.
Where is your favourite place to eat?
Probably my favourite place to eat was a Chinese place in Panania called The Garden. Unfortunately it burnt down early this year, so it's on the dream list of being one day to go back and eat there.
How would you describe your day job to a child?
That's a very difficult one. I would say taking what the advisors do and putting it in words. So it's something, providing that sort of view of something physical to go with the presentation.
What's the most recent app you've downloaded but are yet to use?
I don't really download very many apps at all, so I think the last downloaded app I downloaded would have been probably 6 months ago, and it would have been Instagram, and I haven't opened it at all.
At which store would you like to max out your credit card?
If I had a credit card, I'd probably want to max it out at probably a game store, buying lots and lots of board games.
What is the nerdiest thing you do in your spare time?
I watch a lot of Pokemon.
What is your favourite cereal?
Rice Bubbles.
What are the 3 things still left on your bucket list?
I want to... That's a really difficult one. Could you ask again? Sorry.
Yeah. You ready?
Yes.
What are the 3 things left on your bucket list?
I want to see America. I want to spend some more time and find that person that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, which I think I have, but finding that one person would be a good thing. And work on making sure that I'm set for life, because I know how important it is today to set for tomorrow.